it's giving now.
Yeah, the thing is, Kamsa Komasa Done. Share the link, guys. Share the link. Share the link while we fix a few things in the
Nick,
background and
send
then
that
we
link
come.
to me. I cannot find it. Please.
Alright. Voila, there's our own white black man time near our stay. Not too much. Ooh la la.
Our own black man time.
Yeah, you know our stay now.
At least we keep in the time.
Now only 6 minutes, it can be.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Alright.
Nick, how are you?
Yeah, I know you started it.
I'm not studying.
Yeah, I know you're live. Yeah, I know you're on screen, I mean.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And why put my own light here? Why do you have light and I don't have light?
You have a lot lead. Yeah, a lot better lead than I am. Actually, this is your light. My own light has to come from there.
Ah.
Okay. Welcome to Head to Head.
Head to head.
Head to Head live. Welcome to Head to Head. Are we even going to be head to head like that today? Alright. Let's go. Okie doke. And yeah, for everybody listening behind there.
Am I visible right now?
You're not visible, but you are hearable.
What did you say?
You're not visible, but you are hearable. Right. Okay, and we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Head to Head podcast live with Chapnik from Chapnik Pictures. I am Chapnik from Chapnik Pictures. And Ngumis. She's a superstar in many people's eyes. Yes,
How
and
about your eyes?
that's still to be known. That's still question à vérifier.
Is this boy?
Yeah.
He's the only person in this world who doesn't like my progress.
Yeah, nah, I like your progress. It's just that we're very sorry not to see you in all of your glory at the Kamif. At Kamif. This is why she leaves. She says that she's going to be here for Kamif.
Nick, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Now we are waiting for pictures.
No
pictures.
Nick, it's okay.
Maybe she's going to tell us about that one day. One day.
Ah, why will you do this?
Yes. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Hope that we are going to have a nice time today. We are on Ngumi's channel. We decided to put it on Ngumi's channel because she's a superstar. We know that she is going to be able to.
She's going to be able to do it.
She is going to be able to make us blow.
This boy. Nigga, you okay?
So yes, we are counting on you guys who are watching on Ngumi's right now to share the stream and
Please.
make us to blow. All of us want to blow, isn't it? Is that all right?
That's true.
Voila.
Please share the live.
Share the live, make us blow, send us money. We are even going to probably put our. You should put your You're OM somewhere or you're Momo somewhere.
No, I beg. Don't do that over here.
Yes, now blowing is not only popularity. Now blowing is also about it's also money now.
Also becoming a beggar. All right.
Yeah.
So Nick, how has your week been?
Yeah, the week was fine. And
Nick, the way your week is always fine. Are you sure in this camera?
yeah, my week was very stressful.
Ha.
I had events.
Cameroon's got nothing on Nick.
I had events. I had events here and there. Events that I can talk about. Events I cannot talk about.
Back to back, this guy is booked. Anyway, you see Nick bill him. This guy has money.
No, I beg. I don't have the money.
Anyway, you
most
see
of these
Nick.
things is John Massey work. Let me first tell people. Most of we are still growing. We are still.
Bill him. Nick has money. I'm telling you.
No, we are still
I've
growing.
seen it firsthand.
We are still growing. You have to do all of this John Massey work before the one that has to start paying start to come. So you should have us money. So yeah, talk about best of our life. So today we are going to have some very nice discussions. We are going to be looking at as some might probably see on the thing. There's somebody who left the wife because of the list that they gave during a traditional wedding. So
What did you say?
yes, somebody left the supposed to be the to-be wife because of lists that they give on this. And I think we are just going to start into that. So first things first, we are going to watch the video of.
So he left his wife.
Yes.
Because not that
He left his fiancée.
Sorry, his fiancée.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was so stingy. Because he was scared to pay money.
Yeah. No.
So she was not worth it.
All right, maybe let's listen to her on. She came online. I don't know why people have to come and. It is very characteristic with women. They are failing in life and they find that the place to come and expose their failure is online.
What's the failure about a man leaving you after 6 years? What's this failure in that?
Yeah, let's get what
she's heartbroken and it's okay to vent. It's okay to cry.
Yeah,
it's
don't come and do it online.
Why? You don't. Okay. There is no right way to grieve. There's no wrong way to grieve. Grieving is a very difficult process and it's never a linear one. So if you're going through what you can, anyhow you feel like you can get by in that grieving phase, go ahead and do it. There's no wrong way to grieve. I'll say that.
Let's get what she had to say.
I'm the one lady that posted yesterday about my fiancé. My boyfriend broke up with me because of the bride price. What should I do? My family wrote the bride price.
How much is it?
And he broke up with me because of that. What should I do? I don't know if we should be able to beg him.
10 million naira.
Since yesterday, call me. He's not talking to me. He's not doing anything. He has blocked me everywhere. It's not my fault.
5 million for the community. Phones for both parents. And other provisions like rice, fuel, and so. Are you sure this is even real? Are you sure this is not all for content? Because this Linda Ikeji, I no longer trust this blog that much. Who demands 10 million naira, 5 million naira for community? Who pays money to community during bread?
Yeah, I think that's something that usually happens. Now the community is usually like extended family that they don't want to put on the paper.
First of all, I don't like this idea of bride price payment. I think this is why women have in the past have suffered so much in marriages because men feel like they purchase them. You know, at first, actually, I thought that it was bride price, not bride price, like the ZE, right? I didn't know it was CE. And then one day, one guy texted me a message. He was just joking. He was like, "Can I pay your bride price?" And someone like me, I always look at the mistakes you make when you text me. For like, bride price, is it Z or E? He said, like, no, it's bride price. I said CE. He said, and then I went to check it was C. I was like price, like commodity. I said, Jesus. Can I pay your bride price? And someone like me. Thank you, Steve Mekong. Thank you. That's my brother Mekong. He's in Canada. Okay, so
So you are watching from Canada. Please, if you are watching from somewhere, please tell us in the comments where you are watching for, so that we can
Okay.
acknowledge you.
Then I already tell you where my brother's working. His name is Stefan Mekong. He's in Canada right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually I thought that it was bride price. Like the woman is the price. You get now. I always felt like I was the price.
Yeah.
So it was okay. But when I realized that it was CE, like a commodity, gonna bride price, I was like, what is this? And now I understood why men treated women like that. I don't like this idea. I don't think that anybody should be paying bride price for anybody. If two adults decide to get married, you should go to the registry and get married. Get a civil wedding. Nobody should place a price tag on a human being. in relation to matrimony is so derogatory. And I don't and let's even say you finally decide to. Most times in the African culture, before greed and egoism got in, right?
Yeah.
The bride price was it was just some sort of an acknowledgement, like this family has recognized or has accepted that they're giving their blessings for this union. Now people have used it as a poverty alleviation scheme.
Especially
People
the
want
uncles.
you give birth to a girl child, you're already celebrating.
There's some money that's going to come in.
What?
You already know that there's some money that has to come in.
I have a friend. His name is, we call him Daisy. His wife is, or his girlfriend, they're dating every child actually. It's from Banso. So when she was pregnant, he felt like, this is a girl I'm gonna marry. So it's good. It'll be good for me to at least do something.
Yeah.
He didn't want to just live with her like that. He wanted to do something as a man. And he went there and they said that he's going to change the roof of their house in the village in Banso and why. And then the house, it's an old building. He's going to renovate it, change the roof. I was like, yeah, Jesus Christ. And that's how he came back. I don't feel people. Your girl child is not your success plan. I beg.
Yeah, no. The thing is,
and I'm so proud of Norway's parents because they don't do this to their children. Like, they're very considerate. They don't use their children to escape poverty. What kind of rubbish is this? Who asked for 10 million naira, 5 million naira for community, 30 goats? Excuse me. No, Mama, even you looking at yourself, are you what? No, that was me now. I was just being sarcastic.
no. But the thing is, bride prices are. It's customary for parents and stuff to ask for all of this stuff. But now, is that now when men are getting into marriage and all of this, oh man, get for checky pocket there, because and I even think it is even from the principle, the principle of, because it is supposed to be something symbolic. It is supposed to be something symbolic, and when it is no longer symbolic, when it becomes like a price, like an actual price that they have calculated onto they are putting 10 million naira, they are putting 5,100 bags of cement. That means this is for people who have calculated that this our house is going to cost X. It's going you know what it means to buy 5,100 bags of cement.
But in Nigeria, cement is pretty cheap. I think it's like 2,000 naira a bag. But that's still a lot of money, though.
Even if it's 2,000 naira, or even 1,000 naira a bag, that is 5 million. That is 5 million naira. If it was 2,000, that's another 10 million. So that's only 20 million naira plus 500 to buy one das. Plus how many goats? 30 goats. How many chickens? Like, what the? So, this one like that is almost, this will be encouraging men to consider that they are actually buying you. Because I think this is not the only story that I've heard about this stuff.
Nick, in as much as I don't condone or I don't abide with this bread price rubbish, right? I also feel like if a man cares for me, the bride price will not be a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it's coming from principle. Even if he likes you, be how. If
we should be able to walk through this together.
If getting into a long-term relationship is going to mean that he has to buy you, basically.
Buy me.
then it is no longer about love.
No, that's not it. Like, imagine, what did he do? He just called off the wedding, blocked her, and moved on with his life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you really do care about me, because if it's a guy I love, I will not also like this thing my parents have done, right? I will not also like it. So
Yeah, but
we will work this out.
If your parents did this, what are you going to do in return?
I will
you
marry.
come?
There is not just one way to get married. There's a civil registry. We can go and get married there. There's a lot of ways to get married.
Yeah,
We
but
can
the
go to
thing,
church.
but the thing is, you are going to kick against it now.
I'm gonna kick against it, exactly. That's how to kick against it. I'll be like, if you people are gonna be this greedy, I'm not. This is my life. It's not yours.
Because
I'm gonna marry this man anyways, and I will move on. But if you just see this, you just carry your back, you run, block me. It's like you were looking for opportunity.
But what usually
because
happens?
These men now safe.
What usually happens with these guys is that you see this kind of list is going to be given to the boyfriend, and the girl is going to say nothing. That is, at least this is the second story that I'm hearing. I think on one other podcast, a Cameroonian podcast actually, with Wiki Fokola, she was talking about a similar story of somebody that she knew here in Cameroon came and they gave them one long list of whatever, and the girl was just looking at because the husband came from the US. Usually they want to keep bushfallers with this thing. I'm sure if you're a bushfaller and you have come to get married to one certain type of tribe here in Cameroon, you probably relate. They will give you one long list, and the fiance will just be like, it's our culture. and that is when you start to be like, so these people are looking at me like ATM machine. And that is when people's sense start to come, and they're like, nah, if this is going to be how the relationship is going to start, then better you leave it, or better you forget
after
it.
After 6 years.
Well, yes, whether it's after 6 years, I don't know if they have children. If they have children, thing is going to become.
I mean, 6 years is a long time.
Well, yeah. Even if it is after 6 years, especially if it is after 6 years, actually. Yes, especially if it is after 6 years.
Wow.
Because by that time, you should know the temperament of your man. You should know the type of thing that he is going to be able to, the way that he is going to react with that type of information. You should kind of know exactly what is going to happen.
The way this guy left, I will tell you that even if the entire bride price was 1 million naira, he would still run.
And who even knows? Maybe the girl was pressuring him into marriage.
In 6 years of relationship.
Yes, that if the man has stayed with her for 6 years, then I don't think he really had the intention of marrying her.
Okay, because you would have married her earlier.
You would have married her a long time ago.
If you like.
Yeah, my golden rule is don't be in a relationship for more than 2 years if you haven't received the pertinent let's say commitment, pertinent commitment.
What is pertinent commitment? Bride price payment.
Maybe something that goes towards we are in this for the long term.
Okay.
Concretely. It's not just
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, the official way of doing it is getting the ring now, but it's like, because we have different types of conditions, right? You might have different conditions. You might be like, okay.
Anyway, what I believe is life is not black and white. You have your own story to write. I don't see anything wrong in dating somebody for 10 years, as long as those people are genuine, they care, and it's fun, and the relationship is going well. I don't really mind with all these tax or here and there.
Yeah, but don't be a girlfriend for 10 years.
I can be.
That's just what I'm saying.
Shakira was a girlfriend for over 10 years with 4 kids, and they were fine. She and Piqué were just good. So it's okay. Sometimes it even keeps the man in check.
That keeps the man in check.
Yeah.
Sometimes you guess that people like to give yourself a lot of importance. That's so. It's like somebody used to say, and they actually use this as a name for an app, for a dating app. So there's plenty fish in the water. Plenty.
The plenty fish is.
There's plenty of fish in the water. That means.
Is it the girls are talking about calling plenty fish?
Yes, nah. You can be. Yes, are very.
Let me tell you something.
Women could be very replaceable.
and everybody is replaceable. There's nobody who is irreplaceable. Let me tell you.
Women more than men. Anyways, the men that you guys are looking for, those men are rarer to find, and they are not as easily replaceable as women are. Come to just think about it. If you think about, I don't even want it to come out as in what, like the average a beautiful woman, for example. If you want to calculate what's the number of beautiful women available around compared to the number of men
what you're looking for is just beautiful women.
Yeah, there's beautiful or whatever. Most women, I don't want to say bring the same things to the table, which is for men, but most women bring the same type of thing. Most women are a lot similar than they might think that they are. Yes.
You see how a man is categorizing women, right? Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
women
not
are
strange.
super similar.
It's
Even
not strange
men are
because-
very similar as well. I don't deny it. Men, it's just like when people just say men are the same. Well, I wouldn't go to the
Let me
extent
tell
of saying
you,
men are the same,
good
but men are
people-
very
Good
similar.
people are rare
Just
to
like
find. That's-
women are very similar.
That's it. Good people are rare to find. We have 8 billion people walking the face of the earth, but we don't have very good people around.
There
you.
are a
Jigga.
lot of good people.
Okay, we
But
don't-
being good is not good enough. Right? Being good is not good enough. So that means good is just one small section of the package. There's a lot more that comes after you are a good person. You have to be good looking, you have to be stable, you have to be charming, you have to be all of these things. And in order to have that package, it is very, very rare in a man. It's very rare to have that full package in a man, and those men are quite rare.
All right.
And that's why they are the price.
Men are the prize.
Well, if you look at it that way, then they're the price now, because what is rarer is usually the price now. Right, so
Ah, God.
Ngumi is stumped. She doesn't want to believe that.
I don't want to believe that. So
Then-
you think I believe that? Yeah, that men are the prize.
Don't wait. How are
Ah.
women the price? Explain to me how women are the
principle of-
price. Because it is supposed to be something symbolic.
Say in my village, red price is 2 million. Most of the men have. Somebody,
Hello, young Michael.
somebody.
Well, yeah, I think
Somebody, there's no virgin in Banso. Stop lying. There's no virgin in Banso. There's no. Yeah, red price is 18 million.
yeah. Yeah, he says that in my village bride price is 50 million. Most of the women are virgins. Well, I think that's it even comes to something. I think maybe virgins even are probably going to fetch a very nice price.
Uh-huh. You see this man now. You see him now. I pity the woman who married this boy. Now you see the issue with us women is that we have as a fine girl, you have a lot of men flocking around you, and most times you're tempted to pick the wrong one. You pick a man like Nick, a misogynist like Nick, or
How did I become a misogynist now?
are you not? You pick a man like Nick, and then you start facing problems like this. Because look at Nick. Nick is calculative of everything. He's not even calculative of your worth or what you two share or so. Nick is he's like, how much is this? Is it worth it? Imagine me spending more than half of what I've made in my life to get married. What would this marriage give me? That's why he's calculating. He's not even concerned about, is there anything too much for her?
No, you know, one of the things that this reminded me a lot when I saw this story was I had a brother who wanted to actually get married. He has been pestering us and no, he has seen his wife wants to get married, blah 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 blah. And then we went and asked for the lists. And the list came up to around 900,000.
It was cheap now.
Well, yeah, it's not it's not 10 million naira expensive, or it's not 50 million like in Bafut. But
In Bafoot.
like it was 900,000 francs.
Okay.
And I know his financial situation, and I know he has not held 1 million francs of his own in his life.
Then why does he want
Like,
to get married?
like this is 1 million francs of my own. You have never heard it in your life. And you go and they give you a list for marriage to come and do traditional marriage for 900,000. And they were like, oh no, they can bargain on the list and they bring it. I said, okay, even if they brought it down to 500,000 because it's not going to go less than 500,000, they cannot bring down a list for 900,000 to 300,000 or whatever, even if it was 500,000. And you basically have to double that in order to organize the thing and whatever. So 1 million to get married. So if they gave him 1 million, if by some magic he had 1 million in his hands right now, and they told you that, will you take that 1 million and go and get married?
To the love of your life.
Will you take that 1 million? Even if your woman loves you and she lets you do that kind of thing, then she does not love you. If your woman loves you, she's not even going to allow you to do that kind of thing.
That's very different. Why will you be? Why, if you cannot comfortably spend 1 million without a shift in your financial statement, why then are you getting married?
Yeah, no, because people usually think about marriage as being very noble, marriage as being
Marriage
very
is not. See, let me tell you something here. One thing about even the most greedy families who want to commercialize their kids like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even the most greedy families, Sarah, yes, Sarah, I love you too. Even the most greedy families who commercialize their kids, they are very calculative.
Mm-hmm.
They know who they do this to. If I bring one nonchalant boy here, if she brought one nonchalant boy, they would not have given this list. It'll probably be someone they deem to be very successful and they feel like he can do this. Do you get what I'm saying? So now, if a man is successful in such a way that which is greedy people can give him this kind of list, you too can work that out. People can you can talk to your parents and be like, you know what, you've lived your life, this is mine, and I'll sort it out. I want it. If you people are not going to act reasonably, I'm going to marry this man with or without your consent, and we're going to live our lives. And somehow the parents will still come around because they'll know that they are greedy. But you just walking away like this, it shows that your problem. He's not in your brother's level of finding 1 million. That's why he's giving this kind of list. So this man first, he did not just care. He was looking for a reason to run.
He looked at his pockets and he was just like, this my cousin. He
So
thought about it that if you have to use...
catch me paying a ridiculous amount for bride price, they know 3/4 na the gig.
Chefongangala Ange. Thank you for your comment.
Why? Wait. Give me one reason in this war why I will give him my money to pay my bride price. Like, so why?
The one reason will be desperation.
That's the issue. I'm not desperate. Not everybody will get married. If I have to give you money to pay my bride price, leave it. I can give you money for anything. It's not my bride price. God forbid.
The one reason will be desperation. Tell me why. In fact, I think the only reason a woman will be paying most of her bride price is going to be desperation.
No girl should do that thing. If the man loves you, he will pay. If he doesn't want to pay, go leave him and stay normal.
If the man loves you, the bride price has to be symbolic.
So why not? For fit na the girl give am. Oh God, this people are so funny.
It's bride prices have to be symbolic.
It's symbolic, exactly.
Once it is no longer symbolic, the calculation is no longer the same.
That's it.
The calculation is no longer the same.
It's symbolic. It's not even about money. I don't know why these parents have done. What is this, Seth?
No, but the thing is, the parents are going to do what the parents are going to do. The person who has to be able to put themselves there and make it make sense is the woman. If you decide to leave your man hanging, then that is your own prerogative.
Okay.
You are the one who has decided to.
In as much as I don't condone with this rubbish, I still feel like women are so, in fact, in the marriage, right?
Yep.
The marriage is being kept by women. Yes, a marriage is kept. When you see any marriage, this is my sister. I told you about that we were mad one time, like that we were growing up. She's not American.
Hello, Atanga.
Yeah, I was talking about you yesterday. All the rubbish we used to do for love that time. But we don't do it anymore. We're grown. So, um, in as much as sometimes these parents are really greedy, women keep marriages. I can say forfeit of all the marriages you see still standing today, marriages that have lasted 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, is because the women have kept it together. Men don't do much to keep marriage together. The most they do is financial.
No, of course I agree, right?
So if that woman is really worth it, like really worth it, you will do it.
First of all, there are very, very few good girls now, right?
Ah,
As good girls now are very few and far in between. These our days. We cannot lie. Plenty of our girls now outside here that I shower them. That are following very, very. Why would the girl even come online to come and be posting and crying like this about bride price
she's
or whatever?
heartbroken, and
So,
I've told you that there's no wrong way to grieve.
Yeah,
People
no.
grieve how they can, and she's probably a content creator, so it's very fair that most of her life she shares it with people, all that's going on, and yes, nowadays people don't even have real genuine connections or family or relations. They mostly have virtual relationships with their audience or so, and it's okay to.
Yeah,
She's
no.
going through a phase, and it's okay to just share. I don't see anything wrong in that. This guy is so he said emphasis on ridiculous amount. These overpriced bride prices do promote a lot of abuses on female. I agree with you on that part, but if a man is abusive towards you because he paid money, that man is a bad man. It's not about that money. It's a bad man. It's a bad man. Send him to jail. Send his ass to jail.
No, it's like people don't understand. You think that it's easy to make money? It's not easy to make money.
It's not easy.
In fact,
to
just imagine that.
Wait,
like,
it's
just
not
imagine,
easy to make money.
just imagine the case of this my brother that I'm saying that he has never heard 1 million in his hands, and then they give you 1 million, and then let's say he decided to take that all that his 1 million that he has never seen it to go and marry that woman. Even though it is 1 million, somebody will not say it's not enough to buy a human being, but to him, that's like his whole life that he has probably sweat. I don't know the kind of sweat that he has sweat to go and marry a woman. Then you come and sit in his house, and then you tell him rubbish. Are you mad? you Grace? I took my whole life to go and take you from your parents. And come here, and you come and you're telling me rubbish.
Okay, let's leave where Frank Marino is saying. Why not? A bride price which robs him of any means of survival is devilish and should be abandoned. The parents must be God-fearing and think about the future of their child after the bride price. You're right, but some parents are that callous. What do you do? Some parents are really not worthy to be called parents. All they see in their kids is a means of escaping poverty. So
yeah, that's why even weddings, I'm like, if you are still a growing person, you are still young and you are still making your life.
Yeah.
Sure, you want to find the love of your life or whatever, but why are you spending 5 million on a wedding when you when that is like all of your savings?
That's for two of you to decide, right? That's why you're in a relationship. You people walk through phases together. You discuss on these things. You weigh them. You see your financial situation now and make better financial decisions. You don't just get up and go and rent one big hall because that's what people are doing. So that's not the same thing. But I think that most men who actually want to get married, they want to at least meet up with this basic commitment of customary demands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they feel like that's the most appropriate thing to do. Even if we cannot rent a big hall right now to do an exquisite wedding or so, at least we should meet up with the customary demands of this relationship first. And then they go ahead to see the parents. And the parents, and most times, the parents who do such things to their kids, they don't even invest in those kids. Most times these kids they just grew up, they were not even raised. Because with the way my parents love me, they will never do such a thing to me.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Because people who raise their children right, I think they have the foresight to think about what is going to be the perception of somebody who is paying that kind of money. But somebody who is like, Master, this, they are looking at it like a come up. They are looking at it as in this cement that this I'm asking from these people a lot. I'll use it to renovate my house. They are not going to think about it that way, because there are even weddings where it's orphans are suffering.
And most times, such bride price is demanded by the uncles, not even the father, because fathers at least will love their kids. They will not do this to their kids.
Yeah,
Very
that's true.
bad people. But still, I will say that if a man leaves you because of this, you don't want to marry in the first place, don't cry over him. It's not worth it.
No, if a man leaves you because of this, that means that you do not even play a role as a woman.
See me, see
I mean that
Raf.
as the woman, you are supposed to be the mediator between him.
What's
and
mediator?
and
Most
your
times the
family.
girls don't even know how much their bride price costs.
No, there's nothing that they don't know. They know. Their mothers know. Their mother is the one. Their mother is the one who is sitting in that meeting. Their mothers are the ones who are like, uncle,
God.
uncle, no. And then immediately that thing, before the thing even wants to get to the husband, the girl knows already. If it is exorbitant, the mother is always going to call the woman and the girl and be like, prepare yourself. Oh, this cha. Like this thing is like that, it is going to cha. They are usually the ones who know. And so if the girl is unable to play her role of the mediator between the husband, or between the person who is supposed to be her husband and her family, then she has failed as a wife to be. So she should not even be a wife. That means she's not yet a wife.
Oh God.
I mean, she's not yet a wife.
See why I say people should not marry men like Nick now. See how they are finding every way to blame you for every small.
No, it's not blame. It's just like how you were saying that, so that it's the woman that keeps the relationship.
Yes, no.
Right. The man's objective is to get the punani. The man's objective is to get his punani, his regular punani on a daily basis. While the woman's role is that this should be the only punani that this man is getting.
You're so crazy. Oh God.
So the way that she moves has to be completely different from the way that the man is moving. And they used to say that when you find a wife, you find a good thing. So that means that she already has to be a wife.
Anyways.
Right. So if she's not playing the duties of a wife,
so what
then that means she's not yet a wife.
So what you tell this fine girl right now?
Yeah. I would have. She even needs a strong male role in her life to be able to tell her that don't be in a fucking relationship with a guy for 6 years.
Okay, for someone like me who doesn't see anything wrong with being in a relationship for 6 years.
No, it's not just about being in a relationship for 6 years. If you are in that relationship for 6 years, do not be in that relationship for 6 years as a girlfriend.
Ha! No, you would be graduated. So
yeah, be his woman. Be basically his wife. I said basically because
wife
now
is only when they marry you.
Yeah, that's what I said basically, because and being your wife is a certain assurance already that you are his woman, you are his number one, even if there are 10 others, but you are the number one. You are the mother of the kids, and you are the one that he's going to die for. The others is probably just pissing and throwing them aside, or using them like the woman.
I don't want to talk to you about that one.
Well,
but for this my fine, and she's a very beautiful girl. Look at her. When she's crying, she's very beautiful
what
girl.
I'm going to
Don't cry about that Adam. That Adam doesn't. He's not worth it. He's not even worth you, safe. But your parents are very wicked people, Sha. Ha.
What I'm going to tell her is that she's cooked. She is cooked. And speaking of cooked,
let's see how.
Speaking of cooked, we have women who have actually been their ex have been cooked.
How?
And they want to lie to people that is they can freeze my ex or whatever.
What do you mean by their ex have been cooked?
their eggs are frying and they're coming to the end of their biological clock, and I've decided that they're going to lie to other women. That is that you will freeze their eggs. And well,
Nick, for a medical practitioner like you, a medical doctor like you open your mouth on live and you're like, nobody's freezing eggs.
Yes.
So you're dismissing all the hard work science is putting into making life better and afford and accommodating for
Yeah,
everybody.
it's a lot of hard work, but it's a very big lie that is being sold to women. And
How is it a big lie?
I know women love to hear lies. It's like lies. It is sweet for ear. They say women, women. They say women fall in love with what they hear, and men fall in love with what they see. And the best way that you put it for women to hear, that is how they are falling in love. Or the lie with the lie woman. That is the kind of thing that is making them fall in
What
love.
is a lie about a woman freezing her eggs, Nick? That's what I want to know. What's the
The lie is that it is not as effective as the natural way. It is
But
supposed.
of course, these are just subsidiary. Nobody has
Yeah.
said that. Nobody has said that.
You know what? You know what? You know what? This. You know what?
First of
freezing-
all, these procedures are quite very, very expensive.
Exactly.
So it's not for everybody still, but at least it's a hope for a woman.
So
It's
first of all, it is very, very expensive. So that means that only a minority of women would even be able.
no, but there's hope for that because everybody can make money. You can save towards that. You can do this. You can do that. You can make money. You can
Everybody
freeze your eggs.
cannot make that type of money to freeze your eggs. So that let me break it down like this. That means, first of all, it's very expensive. So that means only a minority of women would be able to even afford to freeze their eggs.
Yeah.
And inside that minority of women, only 3% of those women are going to be successful.
Nick, I don't trust your statistics. Where did you get that from?
Well, we can actually ask Chat.
Ask
Right.
ChatGPT.
We can ask Chat GPT the
ChatGPT.
success rate.
What's the success rate of a woman freezing her eggs?
Of woman freezing eggs, and because after freezing the eggs they then have to artificially inseminate, right?
Of course.
Voila. And artificial insemination.
See, artificial insemination is a different thing, Nick. Don't
Sure.
they say it has its own success rate. I don't like this thing you're doing because first of all, okay, the success rate of freezing and thawing for a live birth ranges from 30% to over. You get 30 to
bad.
80%. Yeah,
Wait,
my dear babies, if you can freeze your eggs, go and freeze your eggs right now.
That's a big lie.
Is that?
you kind of have to read it in context. Right?
Let's read it now.
The success rate of egg freezing and thawing for a live birth ranges from 30 to that. Highly dependent on age at freezing, number of eggs stored, and egg quality. Women under 35 with 10 to 20 stored eggs have the highest success rate at 70 to 90%, while those over 40 face significantly lower odds. Roughly 90% of eggs survive thawing with 70% fertilizing. No. That is fertilizing, but you need to take it to term. Because fertilizing doesn't mean that the baby is actually going
I
to
know, but the fertilizing is the first one. We can now start to look for a surrogate also. Yes, I'm not denying that it is quite an expensive adventure. Very expensive one. So it's not, first of all, feasible to the average woman. It's for but at least there is hope that if one day. And moreover, why are we advocating for things like this? Because society, especially here in Africa, has dealt with women. It tells us that you have your biological clock, you should rush and get married. The moment you turn 25, the moment you turn 25, you're no longer blah blah blah. You're approaching menopause. You should get married. That pressure pushes women to get married to nonsense, to very useless men, just because they want to suit societal standards. And that's so devastating. So at least if we have options to freeze our eggs and take our time, maybe we might not meet a good man. We might do because the truth is, let this pressure not force any girl to get married to any useless man. If you can freeze your eggs, that's fine. If you cannot freeze the eggs, it's still fine. Don't get married to any useless man. The worst thing that can happen to you is to marry a useless man. Don't marry any useless man because you're scared that you're already 25 or you're 28 or you're 30 or you're 35. Don't marry any useless man. See, first of all, the happiest phase of your life is your single phase. Let's be factual. When you get married,
I actually think that's very, very wrong. And it is
the only people who are happy in marriages are men who.
It's very wrong propaganda that is being sold to women. It's a very wrong propaganda that is being sold to women.
All my married friends are already talking to themselves by now.
What do you mean by that? Talking to themselves?
They're walking on the road and talking to
yeah, that's a very false narrative that they're giving to these our women outside. They have told you all the wrongest things about marriage. People get married for the wrongest reasons.
Have you been married before?
No, I'm a wedding photographer, so I see a lot of weddings and I see
you
how
go to weddings. You go to marriage. You go to weddings.
Sincerely,
are you a marriage counselor?
There's actually somebody who once said that, so that you can know whether the wedding is going to stay by the size of the wedding.
Yeah, when you see
like
these people eating, say take fish. No, well, if you take fish, not take chicken. I say it.
No, they
take fish and chicken. Don't know that marriage you suffer if you don't marry.
No. And what he said is the bigger the wedding, the higher the likeliness that the wedding is not going to stay.
The higher the likeliness.
Yes.
That it's a lie.
The wedding is not going
it's
to
a lie.
stay.
That one is to cajole you to marry a poor man. Don't do that, my sister.
No, it's not. That means that you can even be rich now.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you are rich, the more extravagant the wedding is,
it's a lie.
The higher the likeliness.
I say it's a lie. It's a lie.
I actually did a wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is when, even though it is a little bit anecdotal, but whatever, that is when you actually know that when we see a woman too focused on, I want my wedding to come out in Bella, Niger. I want my wedding to come out in.
That's what makes her happy now. People want to live once.
That is so narcissistic. I'm very self-absorbing because first of all,
but we agree that the wedding is about the woman.
First of all, a wedding is something which is very, very self-serving.
Of course.
Right? It's very self-serving. And imagine that a wedding, first of all, is very self-serving to the woman. As how you are just saying that the wedding is for the woman.
Yeah.
And we just know that the wedding is for the woman. And then imagine you multiplying that self-selfishness by 20. Because the more you multiply, the more extravagant you get.
Okay.
Right? All that narcissism is not going to survive in a marriage.
Everybody is a narcissist. It's just very integrated. So if a woman feels like she can afford such an exclusive wedding that's going to make it to Bella, Niger, why not? Like, why not? If you can really give it to her, why not? Why do you want to tie it?
That is not the thing. The thing is, you can afford it, sure, right? But let it not be the woman's. Let it not be her objective for that wedding. It's almost like she needs to dunk on the rest of her friends that my wedding was in Bella, Niger.
She's never gonna get married again.
Was on Beta Married. No. That is not the point of the marriage. The point of the wedding, is the union between a man and a woman. That day.
Man, we've established that already. Before you see them standing there in white garment and what is because they've already established the fact that we want to say that, we want to make this official. That day
is supposed to be intimate between the two of them.
There is an intimate part of the wedding. Nobody is taking that away. Nobody's taking that away. But we're talking now about if you can actually afford and that's people actually have their dreams that they want to live before they die. Nobody's gonna marry okay, people marry twice, but I mean nobody wants to marry twice. When people are married once, they just want to marry once and never marry again. So if you can afford to make it as memorable as you can, just why not? Go ahead and do it. I'm not saying that you should do it at the expense of your husband or at the expense of your financial situation at the moment, but if you can afford it, because if your husband is a billionaire, multi-billionaire in dollars, what will it cost you to spend $1 million on a wedding or $2 million?
I'll just
nothing.
I'll just tell people.
I mean, it's going to be one way by which people are going to even enjoy the money itself because people don't even know how they have to enjoy their money. You see now?
I'll just tell people who are thinking of getting married and stuff like that. No, if your wife is too into My wedding has to be this big.
If she is into that, it's because she knows that.
My ring has to be this size. That was the other thing. That the bigger the size of your ring,
People
more
are just
likely.
see all these stupid,
more likely you are going to divorce.
all these memes are being made by poor people who cannot afford. It's jealousy. It's
What are you
jealousy.
talking about?
I'm telling you, it's jealousy.
Actually, those things were actually coming from a divorce lawyer, because that is somebody who has been dealing with a lot of divorces, and he's telling you that when he sees the wedding and he sees the ring, he can tell you with a high likelihood whether this marriage is going to stay.
I know
or
very
not.
poor people who have never even been to registry. Their own marriages end every day. So I beg people should know. It's just jealousy. Even these things, this propaganda against women freezing their ex, I'm telling you that it's coming from bitter men, very bitter men who don't want to see women happy. You see now that Ashmusi, I always Ashmusi. I see that Ashmusi says she's 28, I'll be 27, whatever it is.
I haven't even watched the video that he's talking about. Why is there no sound?
Always wanted to be a mom, but dating in this generation has been so hard. So join me to go preserve my future children. Yes, you heard me right. Time to go freeze my eggs. At least now I'm sure of being a mom in future, no matter what. Yes! So a few months ago, I decided to freeze my eggs after seeing that this love life...
This is the language that hurts our women. They will tell you that she's sure of having a child no matter what because she has frozen her egg. That's a very big lie. All those eggs that can fail. Like they inseminate, because after freezing your eggs, you have to be inseminated.
who have not frozen their eggs. So in some people still find it difficult to get pregnant. So it's okay.
It's only people who can afford Range Rovers who could attempt freezing their eggs. If you don't have a Range Rover in your life, don't think that this is for you. Just check this
comment section.
These men in this generation. Anyway, I stepped into the one and only place that I know is the best for everything fertility and childbirth, and I started all the processes. So first, all my organs, including my ovaries, were checked, and it was considered very healthy and beautiful. Then I had the consultation with the doctor. Day 2, I came back to take all my medications, and this is the nurse here showing me how to take them. Of course, you need meds for this process to stimulate your ovaries, to increase the number of eggs produced, and many more. For every time I visited, they took my...
Yeah, right. This one is just propaganda. One huge propaganda.
No, she's a brand ambassador for the clinic, so it's
right.
Fun. So let's see what the comments.
She was just there to make her money.
I know say this generation go show men.
I've been saying say una they claim say una they twins. You see. What has her age got to do with this?
But yes,
say una they claim say una they 25. Why una they freeze X?
Yes, it's desperate people. People who freeze eggs.
Anybody can freeze.
Women who are freezing their eggs, and there's a reason why it is mostly for rich people, right? Because most of these people who are freezing their eggs, they need to have money, and when you don't have money, you are mostly desperate for a man or for a child. And
you've not seen poor barren women or poor barren people. You people just want to. I don't know, when you see women happy.
What are you talking about barren women? Go on, freeze those eggs sharp. Did you discuss with? It's a clown. Yeah, because I'm just telling you that.
I know this is good, but my question is: does it mean that even at 50, 60, you can unfreeze them? Yes.
And still get pregnant. That's false.
You can.
And also something that they don't even tell is they don't tell you, because these things are like that. They tell you one side of the thing, and then people go along with that story. It's like the longer those eggs stay freeze stay frozen. Stay English too. The longer those eggs stay frozen, the less likely they are even going to be unfrozen and be viable.
No wala.
So if you are freezing your eggs in your 20s and you are thinking of getting of unfreezing them
in your 40s,
in your 50s or in your 60s, most of those eggs are probably not going to be viable anymore.
Wala.
Because
we'll be harvesting them every year. Continue.
Yeah, right.
If you're a girl and you feel like you want to freeze your eggs, leave a comment in the comment section. We're in this together. We'll freeze our eggs.
Yeah, you both should not be in this. Like, this is a big lie that are selling to women. Right? If you are here falling for the lie, then well, it is your own problem. I think I'm sorry people who are going to people in this generation, because there's a lot of lies floating around on these streets of the internet. A lot of lies, and women are getting lied to every day because of all of this. Oh,
Women, you're not being lied to.
X freezing.
What science is saying is we found ways to increase your chances of making it or having kids. Okay, science is saying that we don't want to keep you under societal pressure. Walk at your pace. Don't make kids because you're scared. First of all, these same people saying this, I will still be the same people to shame you, tell you that you're approaching menopause. When you freeze your ex now, they become angry and they be like, why? Because it's outside the normal. This is just men who don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy. Now that I've seen that you can live life on your own terms, you can take decisions that will work according to your own clock. What they expected you to do was to go and marry one useless man and stay with him and begin to make kids to ruin your life, that you don't see any happiness around you again. Don't do that thing. Don't do that thing. It's for them. It's not for you. So
the biological clock is very real for women.
Okay, so now that's solving that issue, and it's still a problem to you. You're like that. Yes, they're selling you a wrong narrative. They're lying to you.
But they're not
You're
telling you the whole
buying
truth.
it because it's so sweet to hear, it's
They're
so
not-
pleasant to
they're
hear.
not telling you the whole truth. So if they were telling you the whole truth, that's when you
Everything. Wait,
understand
is there
what's
anything that
going
makes
on.
women happy that doesn't make men angry?
It is
BBL.
It is not making men
BBL,
angry.
men will condemn women with BBL from today to tomorrow. Breast augmentation is even the worst. They don't want to hear
It's a shower
it.
uniform.
They don't want to hear it. As long as you just do a BBL, you get your breast done, you get your body done, you are a prostitute,
It's
according
a
to
shower
them.
uniform.
According to them.
It's uniform.
Forgetting
for
to
Ashawo.
know that the cheapest women are in villages. No, seriously. If you want to improve on your social status, you work on yourself, you make money as a woman, you've been sleeping with a man. You buy a big car. When do men ever feel like it's okay to acknowledge women's success or happiness? When?
Well, some of these successful women are not really helping the case when there are many of them who are getting ahead by sleeping around in the office and stuff like that.
Who's sleeping around? What? So women cannot
Yeah,
make it without
you don't-
sleeping around.
No, I'm sure there's a lot of women who are making it without sleeping around. But the stories that we hear every day about
The
about
fun is that the
women
women who are not
are
making
sleeping
it,
around
they
to
sleep
make it.
around the most. But no, they don't care about it. These men don't care about it. You never hear them talking about it. You go to villages and you see what is happening there. And you will never even want to deal with a woman who hasn't attended some sort of class. Because if you live in the village, right, or you look at what's happening in the village, you first of all know that first, women have become. I was the one who wrote the other day. I said something like, the world doesn't become less moral; it becomes differently immoral, right? But
It becomes differently immoral.
yes, with time, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, but I want to tell you that now you see this generation of women you're seeing today. You see us. We are better in terms of let me say lecherousness or promiscuity, right? We are better than our mothers and grandparents.
How do you mean better? How?
Like we're not as promiscuous. We're not as. I'm telling you.
What the? Nah, that's a huge lie. Big lie. Fat lie.
God,
What? You want to tell me that the women of today are less promiscuous than our mothers?
Yes, and your grandmothers.
Nah, fat lie.
Go to the village and see.
Fat lie.
These women are sleeping like this. Neighbor sleeping with this neighbor, dealing like this. This married man is sleeping, and all of them, they know it and they're doing it. Women making babies for another man in another man's house, and it's very normal in the village. What are you saying?
Lie. Fat lie.
It's not a lie. It's not a fat lie.
Yeah.
We are way better than our parents and our grandparents.
In fact, if you want to know how false that is, just look at the rate of single motherhood now and compare that rate.
No, the rate of single motherhood is not because women are promiscuous. No.
It's why?
It's because that's why I said that the world becomes differently immoral.
No,
See, wait, let me talk.
Wait, imagine.
Let me talk now. Let me talk first.
During that time, during that time,
Yes.
right, there was not even contraception as there is now.
Yes.
And the rate of single motherhood now, when they're receiving all the contraception that you can have on this ground, is a lot more
Yes.
than what you had then.
Yes. Now let me
And then
explain
you're
why.
telling me that there are no more.
Let me
there
explain
are no
why.
more
At
promiscuous now.
first, if a girl had gotten pregnant for a guy, she's bound to marry him. They'll just make like this and you get married. And you so now that
So that was a good system. Then.
Wait, that escaped the so-called single motherhood, right? But now people know that there is more to you than just forcing you to get married to a man. Because
so which of them which of them is a better?
Now people have autonomy over their lives.
Wait. So, which of them was a better system?
This one.
You getting married to the person who gives you a child,
no,
you becoming single.
You don't get married out of desperation because you got pregnant. So these people now they have their lives in their hands. They can figure.
Don't die.
Yes. And let me tell you, first of all, the world's population has increased drastically. So obviously we have more single mothers. Next, it's because women are no longer bound to those stupid stereotypes that people used to hold them to, like a single mother was some sort of a disease, so a woman would just want to marry that useless man at all costs. No, now they'll
useless
be like,
man. Why are you opening your legs for
yeah,
useless
because
men?
mistakes happen. What? Mistakes happen.
That's not a mistake. That's a conscious decision.
Mistakes happen. So if I open my leg for a useless man now, I should continue to sleep with him because I had once opened my leg for him.
Women should not be opening their legs for
it
useless
happened, and
men.
I've learned, and that's why I will not sleep with you again, and I will make that baby. There's it. So having more single mothers is nothing to. I'm not saying that I'm encouraging women to be single mothers. After all, I mean the right way or the functional home is still a mother, a father, and kids. So yes, but I am saying that it is nothing to shame women about for having more single mothers. It just means that women have taken it upon themselves. They have taken their lives into their hands, and that's a good thing. That's a good sign. So these are what women you see today. If I'm a man, I will marry a Gen Z wife.
Sheesh. We have to run away from these Gen Z wives.
You just want to say that
because now, just because there's the whole discussion of body count now. It's almost like, bro, you hear the body count of some of these girls outside here, you wonder who raised them. Yeah.
Wait, how do you measure body count? Let me say that if you ask me that, Gumi, what's your body count, and I say 1, you start to laugh. How you prove that it's not 1?
No, you don't have to prove it.
So what now?
Body count actually means something, right?
Yeah, it does. It does mean something.
So that means that you can actually lie or you can tell the truth about it. Even though most girls are going to lie about it, we know that most girls are going to tell the lie about it.
They're going to lie about it.
They're usually going to divide it by 2 and subtract another 3 there.
Why am I even asking you?
So if you ever ask the girl her body count and she tells you a number, she has probably divided it by 2 and subtracted 3. Right? So we of course know that other girls are going to lie about their body count. Usually they lie about it with you, but boys and guys usually kind of increase their body count.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's a flex for you to use. You already asked me here.
Well, no,
wow, you be sleeping with a useless man. Then why did you not marry the first girl you slept with? Since people.
Sexual intercourse is not the same for a man as it is for a woman.
You see? You see what I'm telling you?
We are different now.
The thing with men is that they don't like it when women have autonomy over there. They don't like it when women possess their...
we don't like it when women want to become men.
No, when they possess their own agency, they be like, this is how life is going to go. No. Women don't like it. They don't like it.
We like women who are women. We don't like women who want to become men.
Nobody's becoming a man. Why in this world would a woman want to be... Just imagine, look at me now. Why would I want to be a man? Why would I want to suffer?
All this attitude of, you want to have autonomy on your... And when they even say autonomy on their own body, like that, is to have as many sexual partners as they want.
No. It means that I will live... It just means that I would live life on my terms, not as you want me to live it. That's just what I'm saying.
Live life on my terms are that what you are mostly talking about.
It's not that you are not the one to tell me what I mean by living life on my terms. Are you my terms? Let me see. It is on my terms. So when I say when women say they're gonna live life on their terms, you'll be like, women want to be men so bad. Feminism has awoken what do you call it? Sexual words.
Sexual liberation.
Sexual liberation and what?
Sexual
revolution.
Sexual
revolution
has
sexual revolution has caused all of this because women say that no, this is what I will do and I'm happy. No, you're angry. You'll be like, you want to be men. What do I want to be a man? To be suffering like you people.
That's what you people are.
To be suffering like people. Do you know how men suffer?
The whole getting into the workforce and all these things like that, is it not come and enter the suffering of men? That is the suffering of men now.
The workforce is nothing like suffering of men. It's about
that is the suffering of men.
No. That's why people say that the marriages used to last longer, and now marriages no longer last as long as they used to because women don't want to stay in marriages. No, it's not that. Marriages did not last better in the days of our mothers or grandmothers because they were better people. No, it just lasted longer because they didn't have options.
Nah, it's because you have become the women of this time.
Because we have said that we are not going to tolerate nonsense.
It's because you have become too promiscuous. And
it's a lie, because we say we're not going to tolerate nonsense. We're not going to walk into our husbands sleeping with another woman and we'll be like,
the men
good
are waking
afternoon,
up to
daddy.
the propaganda.
We're not going to walk into our husbands sleeping with another woman on our matrimony and be like, good afternoon, daddy. No, we're going to say, fuck you. Get a middle finger and then we'll pack and leave. And why are we packing to leave? We're packing to leave because we can make money, we can leave, we can pay our rents, we can build houses, we can do everything too. So this getting into the workforce
the thing is when you're going to leave that man who you are saying that go to hell like that, and you will still go and enter another man who is the same. Because
then I will leave again.
Because us men, and then you just become the village pass around now.
Village pass around for what?
Or the
village
town,
pass around.
or the town pass around.
Village pass around. So when I stay there and I begin to condone with his cheating, lying, disrespectful ass every day, that will make me a better person. That will give me more respect.
No, I think the thing is
that will give me
men,
more.
Us we understand that most of us are very similar. You see Tino, she's not married.
Who's that?
That is Tino on TikTok.
What did she say?
Tino, he's asking, is she married?
I'm not married, yeah. But when I will marry, I'll marry a good man. You see that? That is.
Let's ask you whether she's married. She's not married. That's why she's talking like that. That's why she's talking like that.
Because the way she talks, it shows that there's so much she doesn't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here the whole time. She's speaking like that because she does not know. Because we understand. Men, we understand that most men are very similar. Most men are kind of the same. We are very similar. If most men had the opportunity to be passing on top of the most beautiful women even if they do not know them, even if they hated themselves, they are going to go in for it. So if you as a woman, you don't even understand that, I think that no, you are going to leave a man because he cheated on you or whatever with one slot in the village, and then you think you will leave and go to another man who is probably going to do, who has a high probability that he is probably going to do the same thing. You will just be jumping from one bin to another bin. And by the end before you want to start being like, have children, maybe you at the end of the day you don't even know which of the bins that you have been on top is the author of that child.
How will I not know?
Oh, you know, if you are living for one person, this man want to do it, I've gone to the next one. I've gone to the next one.
See, Nick, let me tell you something.
That is how it is going to end up.
So why are you telling these women now that when you should begin to tolerate your useless
I'm
men?
not saying that you should first of all, if you are going to be calling him a useless man, then you have to check your sense. You have to check where you have to be thinking about what type of woman are you.
Mistakes, yeah.
If it's a mistake,
sometimes
then
you get married to somebody and you didn't really know that's how terrible they were. So you get married to them and you find out there's no need.
Just see how entitled women are. When men make mistakes, they have to take responsibility for their mistakes and they have to deal with the consequences.
That's why now you're talking the big. Right? But now I'm telling you that most men they do these things and they're not even sorry. They're not even accountable. They just.
But the woman will say she has made a mistake and she wants to, her first thing is she wants to run away from her mistake.
So if I make a mistake, I should live my whole life inside the mistake.
No, you have to take responsibility for that mistake and you
That's how I'm taking responsibility. I'll be like, that time my hair was not correct.
That is running away from your mistake.
I'll be like, that time my hair was not correct.
Even calling it that mistake is
women,
kind of
let's see what Tina is saying. Women who stay and endure with abusive and cheating men is due to mental and psychological
No,
factors.
we are not talking about cheating men here. We are not talking about abusive men.
But that's emotional abuse now.
Fuck that.
Cheating is emotional abuse.
What are people calling emotional abuse? This is what you people kind of start changing languages. And what is emotional abuse? We have always known abuse as physical abuse. When they say, yes,
So okay, now let me ask you
of
one
course,
thing.
of course.
Let me ask you a question, Nick. Is abuse an act or is abuse a perception? I'm asking you this since you want to claim that there's nothing like emotional abuse, right? There is this couple close to our house. A boy and his girlfriend. That's the most toxic relationship you find around this vicinity right now. So they get up. The boy, I don't know if they're fighting or they're doing what, but the boy is beating her shege banza. You see now.
That is physical abuse.
Wait, let me talk now. And then the girl is so happy, according to her. This man loves her, and that's why the man is beating her. If a man does not love you, he's not going to beat you. That's according to her.
She's one of these Yaounde creeps.
And now, are you going to say that she's not being abused?
No, of course she's being abused.
So you see now that abuse is more than an act; it's also a perception, right? So even if you have a distorted, let me say, a distorted view of abuse, it still remains.
Whose perception though? Because whose perception? Because first of all, if they are abusing you physically, that's not all right. It's not a perception of physical abuse. That is objective.
That's what I'm saying. That
So
it is not only about the act; it's also about perception. Because if it was just about maybe perception, then we'll say that she is not being abused because she doesn't see that she doesn't have a problem with it. But now she's being beaten. She's abused physically. Now she doesn't see that she's being abused. So she might not be abused emotionally because she has a skewed interpretation of what abuse could be, right? Now, if you're in a relationship with me, you cheat on me, you bring a woman to the house, you're not sorry about it, I catch you red-handed, I'm supposed to deal with that image in my head and all, and you're so proud of it because you didn't lay your fingers on me and you feel like you've not abused me. I shouldn't have a perception of abuse because you didn't lay a finger on me. I should wait for the day a finger before I feel like I'm being abused in that marriage.
It's not that being, it's that people have bastardized language, as in abuse actually means something, or it meant something until they started talking about psychological abuse.
So there's no psychological abuse.
Emotional abuse.
So why then do we
narcissism and blah blah blah. You should get
so
out.
why do we now tell people don't use insultive words or abusive words on kids?
Because
why?
People have become so soft. People have become so soft. The children that they were abusing them. Oh, let me not say abuse because when they say abuse, when they were insulting them, what did they become?
You can tell when you see them.
Children who grew up with shame. Hey, Sally.
See, he says she's 100% correct. It's an abuse.
Yeah, no, of course. When you watch the example that you were describing.
No, I'm talking of a situation where a man does that, and you're telling me that there's nothing like emotional abuse.
Yeah,
like
they should get out. There's no nothing like emotional abuse. Emotional abuse, psychological. There's another one, financial abuse. It's like what?
But yes, there's no wait.
Because they never give you money. Tell me that abuse. What type of abuse are people talking about? Give me that nonsense.
Wait, let me ask you something. If you kept your ATM card, let me say you're my husband, you kept your ATM card and I used it to buy and just squander your money irresponsibly, won't you say I'm abusing your finances?
You are stealing. That is called theft. What the hell are people talking about?
You lock me up.
That is not abuse. That is theft.
You lock me up. Now, if it's theft, just take me to prison. Now you're going to lock me up.
But yes, now that is basically theft.
He says he loves the.
Yeah, thank you very much, the boy from the trenches. Yeah, you are listening to studio quality sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey Sally, thank you very much. I hope that I enjoyed the discussion. Put the thing in the comments if you think that there's anything as financial abuse or
Emotional
abuse or physical abuse.
Of course, Terry.
Because I think that those things do not exist.
They are stealing. See what I'm telling you? If you like, you still go and marry Nick. You use Nick's money, you say you are a thief. He will lock you up.
Why would you go and take money that is not? In fact, the basic definition of theft is taking something that is not yours without permission.
If wait. If she took your 5K, you have said that she stole. Why is it when now she use your huge sum of money now you start saying
even if it is 5K, it is still theft.
But why will you waive that one? Why will you waive that one? Will you make a fight out of it?
No, you are just going to put a marker in your head that thief man.
5,000. If you like,
and then whenever you want to keep your money, you make sure that you are hiding it very well because you know that this one, that's thief person. And now saying, oh, yeah, financial. People should get out.
Is it?
The only abuse that exists between couples and things like that is physical abuse. When you come and start telling me all this other one, I just know that no, you have been drinking the Kool-Aid. You have been drinking the feminist Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. But obviously, you know that I'm a feminist. Of course. And I'm Cynthia, of course, boy from trenches. You know
Don't
me.
mention the E word. What's the E word now? What's the E word? What is the E word?
It triggers me emotional.
Bro, I think people have become too soft and too emotional.
Salia Aqua said yes, they are.
All these Gen Zs and this Gen Z language, all this therapy speak. It's all these gender studies people work. All this, I think, very, very useless degrees. All these gender studies, they are the ones who are over therapeuticizing everything.
Of course, they're supposed to.
And over all this nonsense. It's just nonsense.
See, anyways, I'm so grateful that I was born in this era. Like, just imagine, I was not born now. Like, I was born in the 80s or 70s or 90s. Like,
yeah, Sally, I think Sally says that there's emotional abuse for men and women. It's not just a gender thing.
Yeah,
that's why
of course. There is emotional abuse for everybody, but what he's even trying to admit, he doesn't want to admit that there's any. Do you know that there's some men who actually go through hell in the hands of their wives? Do you know?
Yeah, of course. Actually, like in my previous our quarter that we were staying before this one, there used to be an army man. The wife used to beat him in the house. As in, the wife would beat him and put him. You know, there's this this sewage disposal things. Put him inside and lock him inside for like a few hours before coming and removing him back to an army man.
And the marriage continued.
Wow. Men don't leave.
See,
women are the ones who decide that no, they are fed up of relationships and they want to leave and stuff.
Nah, nobody should stay in such a marriage. Nobody, whether you're a man or you're a woman, nobody.
Yeah.
See,
I'm also that even if you even look in most relationships which are abusive and stuff like that, physically abusive. When I say abuse, it's physical abuse. All these supposed new age nonsense. I'm not there. Most of those physical abuses that are most prevalent in lesbian homes or in lesbian couples.
The thing is,
and then in heterosexual couples, which are actually, when you actually look at it, you usually find out that it's both of them. They're actually fighting. It's both of them beating on each other. Yep.
Okay, they're fighting. The man is just stronger.
It's both of them beating on each other. It's the woman beating on the man beating on the
man on the hot pass.
Well, and most of that, and it is even, and it's just because it is very
underreported. Cynthia, I always enjoy your takes on religion and belief systems. We are a lot alike. Thank you, the boy from Trench. No, these days we don't have leave. We will make the man to leave. Thank you, Aqua. Thank you, Talia. We don't leave. He's gonna leave. And that's the reason why you see men.
What are you guys talking about? If you who are girls, if take a look among all your friends, girls. Ask them how many of them have been broken up with, and how many times have they broken up with the guy. The girls are always the ones breaking up with the guy. They're not the guys who are breaking up with the girls. Because the guy is always going to be there. The girl gets bored and she wants to go and look for greener pastures in a different man's hands.
It's greener pasture.
Yes, sir. She thinks that it is greener pasture. She doesn't just know that it's the same thing that she will go and meet there.
See, someone said ladies now marry a man they can beat.
But they don't. You see, they will beat that man and then they will go and give it up to a guy, one that is going to be able to put them in their place. They will be cheating on that man with that kind of person, and then they will come to the house and come and be putting their frustration on them. And it is because that man she's basically the side chick of, she cannot retain that man. That's why she had to settle for somebody that she can beat. So yeah. Wow.
Good. Anyways, but like I was saying, men hate ideas like what Ashmose is trying to sell here, freezing X, because of all of this. Because they've noticed that women now say that
I've always wanted to be a mom, but dating in this has been so hard.
Dating is hard. Let me tell you something. There's what I want to tell girls. It's okay to go on very nasty dates, like meet nasty people. Don't find a compatible partner. You being single for 2 years, 3 years. It's very okay, because the truth is that most men, I say 80% of men, they don't have sense. They don't have sense. So if you meet 5, 10 dull, foolish men, it's okay. A lot of them are like that. So it's gonna take a while before you met a reasonable man. So let nobody rush you, and don't feel like you have bad luck. There's nothing. It's just that most men cannot even hold a conversation. Don't mind what men are saying. Most men cannot even hold a decent conversation. Like you talk to them and you feel drained. You be like, what is this? I mean, I've actually had a date, right, where I went out with a guy. And mind you, this guy is not like a low life. He is, but he is, but you wouldn't think he's a low life, because he was a bush faller, right? He came from the States. We've been chatting, and then he came, and we went to one restaurant somewhere in town here in Yaoundé.
Yeah.
And then we went. It was a very cool place. First of all, I don't want to order something, because I don't do that. I cannot do that to somebody, especially somebody I don't know your financial situation. I cannot just go somewhere, order something very expensive, go and order lobsters for 50. No, I don't do that kind of thing. And most times, whatever I order, I can pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we went there. I took mojito. I love mojito. The 5K was splitting the bills. Like, you ask me, I woke up home, I bathed, I dressed up, I go out.
25K is small money.
Then no, if you're taking a girl out, at least you were the one who asked me out on a day, right?
We even chose the place.
He chose the place. Yeah. He chose the place, and then we go there, and you're like,
you said he was coming from abroad.
Yes, right? He said we're splitting the bills. And then I got so mad.
Yeah, those are feminist men for you.
Wait. wait. So I decided to pay the bills. And then I left in anger. That guy has been begging me since then. So as of then, I didn't think he was a low life, but now I'll say that he's a low life. He's a low life. It doesn't matter how much he has, he's a low life. So it's very okay to meet fools like that. So and the thing is that when you see a man does something like that, don't make excuses for him. People know what they are doing. When people show you who they are, believe them. So it's okay. You go to this date, you meet a fool like that, you walk away, you meet another one, you stay single for 2 years, it's okay. It's okay. So you meet somebody who has sense.
Those are people who have.
So I support you. They don't have sense. They don't have sense, my sister.
Yeah, feminist men do not have sense. These men who are feminists, those are the things that I was just watching a skit this today. It was they are in a restaurant and they come and after they are finished eating or whatever, the waiter comes. It's a blue-haired feminist and a guy feminist. And the waiter comes with the bill and he's like, so sir, please can I? And he was like, why are you calling me sir? Who told you that?
Don't ask kids. Don't ask kids.
Wait now, let me even get to who told you that I identify as a sir in the first place? Maybe I took look. Yeah, and then he was like, okay, so the bill.
See, what do you mean? Do you mean she can't do it? What a man can do, a woman can do.
Is giving him the bill is
disrespecting her.
Is disrespecting
like
her
you're
femininity.
Saying, like you're saying she cannot pay this.
So in order to double down this thing as to actually show that we are real feminists, you have to give her the bill. So, you have to give her the bill in order for her to pay. Because he is a feminist and he's advocating for equal rights.
Nothing to
for
do
equal rights for women.
This has nothing to do with feminism. Even you as a man, if you pick up your phone and you call your guys out, let's hang out. They know that.
But you know that's a masculine quality. That is not something which is promoted by feminism.
What?
And, by the paying for the date, not going Dutch on a date.
Nick, a woman can take you out. I can still also pick my phone and call you and be like, I want to take you out and I'll pay the bill.
A masculine man, right? Masculine man, even if you called him to take him out, he will still go and reach there and still pay the bill. He's not even going to accept if he knows that he will not be able to pay any bill that if something comes up.
I get,
he's going to be
able
to pay
but I can
bill.
still be like, today the bills are on me. I want to take you out.
Even if you say that the bills are on you, he's still going to chip in somehow.
Yeah.
That is what the masculine paradigm requires.
Okay.
Right? But the feminist guy is going to be like, well, just like this kid. He's going to.
But I don't think he was just trying to be nonchalant, because why was he begging? Why has he been begging after since? Or that from that day to what?
Yeah, because he wants a coochie now, so he needs to look for different ways in order to get his coochie.
Okay.
If he sees that he has lost that part, he has to try different means. So I'm just saying, because there are even other feminists who have made videos and talked about their experience with going out with a masculine Republican guy in the US, and they feel the feminism leaving their body. Somebody who is going to sit down and not ask you anything and be like, even order for you, pay the bill before they want to even say all of that.
But he's supposed to pay the bill. Why will you take me out and expect me to pay bill? Is something doing your head?
That's what feminist guys do now.
No.
Feminist guys who are saying that men and women are equal. That's what they are going to do.
Equal,
and those are the men that you guys don't
equal
want.
as in per the term. What do you mean by men and women are equal? First of all?
No, Sally, because Sally is here saying, Sally says that, meaning I am a masculine woman. You can't invite me out and I don't offer you even a drink. Of course, the act of offering is actually very feminine. It's offering, but really not going to the end of it. It's like, all right, you want to show that, or maybe you want to. It's like a sign of.
If you
reverence.
invite me out, I'll not offer you anything. If you don't just invite me, if you think I'll offer you something, I'll not offer you anything. If I want to invite you, I'll invite you out. I can't know. Don't offer any man anything, Sally. Don't offer anything. If he does not want to pay, let him go.
Yeah. And Sally also, because Sally also says, reason I may even turn down an invitation when I am broke, because
I will turn down that too, unless I'm really very related to the guy.
No,
I will not go to someone.
Guys outside here too are very.
You cannot trust them.
Yes, you cannot trust.
Exactly. So that's okay. It's not because you're feminine. It's just you're masculine. It's just because you're a rational person. Don't go out with any, especially. Maybe if it's your husband or your boyfriend that you very well that you can trust, okay. That you see one of these Adams out here, don't try that thing.
No, because I actually think that if it is a man who is going to go out with a woman and the woman is even going to offer to want to chip in something, even though he's going to refuse and be like, nah, I'm gonna take care of it. That's like the back and forth game that is being played.
It's
in
cool,
this
right?
Thing, right? That's like the cool exchange that tells the man, okay, I can be dependable with this type of thing.
Thank
Or I can
you,
be
Puyo.
dependable in
So
a
yeah,
way.
Puyo, that's my big brother in Bamenda. Thank you.
Yes, be home next Tuesday at 7 o'clock or it's at 6
Yeah,
o'clock, and you'll be able to follow us live.
of course.
Yeah. So that is going to is you just offering tells the man that I don't know this would, in fact it gives a small thing in the brain that this woman can be good with money, or she is also generous, or she could be generous, but he has to be the masculine man
Okay,
to be
so
like,
now men care
nah.
whether women are generous or not.
Well, yes, nah, because you have to take care of his children, no? And if you are not a generous person, his children are going to suffer in your hands.
I thought that you people don't care about women being generous.
No, and generous is not generous with money. It's like generous with service.
Huh? So
Right? It's not about the money.
keep
It's about the
contradicting
mindset.
Anyways,
It's not about the money.
how
it's
did
about
we
the
even
mindset.
get here? We got here because Ashmusi froze her ex.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And of course the man is going to look at you in a very different way. But also don't go out with random men where you're not getting nothing for your pocket, because there are some people that are going to make it.
I said most of them are roaming mad. Don't try that in these men out here.
They're going to make you to wash pan.
These men out here. I say 80 of them, well, maybe say 90% of men out here, they don't have sense. They don't have sense. So most women have sense, you see now. So the reason you're single is because most women have sense. Very few men have sense. So who want to date those chaps?
I want to date those chaps.
Hey God. So it's okay
That's
to be
crazy,
single. It's okay to be single.
Yeah, even though that it is okay to be single, that is a lie that in fact,
See,
that is a lie that
when
they're
you're
telling
single,
to a lot of
it's
women
true
out here.
that times, that days where you feel lonely. Of course, that's expected. Like now it's rainy season. Some nights it's gonna be cold. Right?
Yeah,
like,
most
the
nights
way I
for the
sleep-
single girls are
Yeah,
very cold.
of course. But I have a very big duvet, so it's not.
Yeah, that's the cope.
Yeah, it's not a bad, very big duvet. I have a lot of pillows, so it's fine. So, but mostly you are at peace with yourself. You're happy. But you see, when a man starts to play with your head, you prefer to be single. Don't try it. Don't carry foolish man and put in your life.
Why people even saying foolish man?
So if you're single like me, and you don't have, you've not met a man who has sense, do what Ashmusi did. Go and freeze your ex. The only thing holding me back now is money. Please borrow me money to freeze my ex.
Beck. Take that thing away from me.
Okay.
Take it and stand very far away from me. I don't want to
Of
see
course.
that near me.
Nick, what's going on here?
Well, this is a guy called Cool.
This guy is so mean, and I don't know why you so love him.
That I so love him.
Yeah. You're always with his videos.
That I'm always with his videos. No, I don't actually watch him a lot.
Okay.
This is a guy called Cooley, and
He's a misogynist.
he's not a misogynist.
He
What
doesn't
I'm
like
talking
women.
about. He loves women.
He doesn't.
He's actually married.
He's
to-
always he
he's
uses
actually-
derogatory.
No, actually, he's actually married to somebody who has a child which is not his.
He uses very derogatory.
No.
I'm telling you.
He's just.
Well, let's watch. What's he
he
saying here?
Man.
What's he saying here?
But hear me out. For me, like my man, like he's my prize,
back to
right?
this.
But
What about you? Who's the prize?
I think women. But hear me out. For me, like my man, like he's my prize, right? But like a lot more people competed for me than him. Like women, we attract men easily.
So you said that you're
So-
the prize because a lot more
options.
people competed for you, meaning that you have more options.
Yes.
Got you. I would say that out of all those options that you had, you chose him. He's a prize.
Nope.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, this has always been a very long argument, even though I think it is kind of useless. But who do you think is the prize? in the
Me?
relationship?
It
Why?
could be me. Like he don't see.
No, why are you the prize? Why is
Like
the woman the
wait.
prize?
Look at me. Are you not blessed to have me? One woman, intelligent, smart, not too domesticated.
Yeah, because when you say you are the prize, the next thing we are wanting to ask is what sets you apart?
That's what I'm telling you now.
What, that you are intelligent,
Intelligent,
like
smart.
most women. You are smart,
Yeah.
like most women. What again?
I'm not so domesticated like that, but it's okay.
Like most women.
Most women are not domesticated. They're not so domesticated. I'm a fine girl.
Like most women.
I'm crazy.
Like most women. So
Leave me alone.
what sets you apart?
Okay, so why is the money price?
Why is the
What-
money price?
Why
Well,
is
the
he
man
the
that
price?
you want is the price, because more often than not, that man, most women want the same man.
Who told you?
And if we just take a look at the word, the price, right? If you are in
It's
a
like
race,
trophy.
yes, a
Because
trophy.
look at me.
If you are in a race,
I
right?
say trophy. Like, should I
No,
stand
no, no.
up?
If you are in a race,
Like, should I stand up?
we have
Should-
like
should-
7 contestants that are running to get to be the first or to be the number one.
Yeah, that's how men flock
So
around.
that means that price
That's how men flock around.
has to.
Some the price now.
No,
like
that means
50
you have
men in my DM every day. They want to. I'm the price, of course.
No. That
I'm gonna
means you
choose
have
one.
to rise to the top in order to be with that price.
Which price? I said, 50 men are in my DM. Which price are you doing?
No, what are they in your DM for?
Eh? That's their problem, but I guess.
Yeah, and do you consider them as options?
Mm.
You don't actually consider them as options. So that means they don't even register in the men that you want, because you don't want them back.
I don't want them back, of course. Is
So
it
they're
everybody
not-
who wants
so
you
they're
that you
not
want
even
back?
a choice for you.
Is it everybody who wants that you want them back? That wants you that you want them back?
That's what I'm saying, that the man becomes the price because there are a number of people he can choose from whom he wants, and they want him back. And
He
he's like,
chose
he
me.
chooses the cream.
He chose me. The
But
price.
he's the one with
me.
options. You are not the one with the options. That's the point.
I'm not the one with options.
Yes.
I'm the one who has men flogging around. He doesn't have women. He has to go on dates, beg them, send them money, do this. Me, I do.
What are you talking about? Beg them. The man that you want is not begging girls. Is he begging? If the man would, if you heard that a man was begging girls here around, yeah, that's how your viscous innards are just going to suck back in.
I don't like this boy.
Huh?
I don't like this boy.
So that is not, because if it is not the man that you want, then we are not. He's not an option for you, and that is why the man is usually the price, because it's usually the scarce one.
Let's leave this guy. Let's talk about something else. I don't like him.
Right, it's just that's just the male paradigm and the woman and the female paradigm, right? It's the way we tend to think a lot more logically, while you are all in your feelings.
Yeah.
Talk about, I am the price because I am me, because I am.
But I am the price now.
Yeah.
You will see.
Yeah.
You will see the man I will bring.
Oh la 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 la. Anyways, I think we have been going for almost 2 hours now. Right? For almost 2 hours now. We are going to be concluding a little bit here with tragic stories. I hate reading tragic stories. But these are tragic stories that are happening in this our country. A woman called Christine Kamini killed her co-wife and her children in Douala, Bepanda Ward. She is Mr. Robert Nkom's second wife, with whom she has been in a relationship for almost a year. So out of jealousy, she decided to kill her co-wife and her 3 children. During her interpellation she said she did it out of love for Mr. Oh boy. See, women
You
are
see-
psycho.
You see what I tell what we're talking about when I was saying that you should not let men abuse you emotionally. Look at
What are you talking about?
Look
abuse
at
emotionally?
what this man has done to this girl. This is this unhealthy competition that he has put her in until she has lost her mind. I can bet you that if you woke this girl up 5 years
You
ago on
girls,
a good
girls
day.
and accountability is
Wait.
like dynamite.
Yes, am I saying that she should not be held responsible for her crimes? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you as a girl, don't let a man do this to you. Don't let a man drain you like this. Don't become a shadow of yourself. I'm telling you this because I've watched my friend become a shadow of herself. Somebody, if I call someone my friend, you expect that we share a lot of values, right? We share So yes, we actually do. But I watch that girl drain. I watch her become something else because of relationships. Somebody that
When you say drain, how do you mean?
I know I don't want to say it here, right? But it was really bad. Like it was bad to a point where somebody that shares the same, like we talk about things all the time. We reason almost alike. She started to do like smoke, drink, do you get? Just to cope. You even see her fighting, you see blood.
No, that's why women
That's-
need.
that's-
I think that is why women need male leadership in their lives, especially male leadership. As in,
See,
let me
most
say-
men.
Let me say.
Let
say
me
this.
tell you one thing, Nick.
Male leadership.
Women
as
don't
in-
really have a problem with men leading. The fun is most
no,
men
no.
don't even know how to lead. Most men are very bad leaders. I'm telling you this.
No, I'm talking about male leadership as in a father figure or like a big brother who is going to be able to sit her down and tell her what is what. And
Okay,
actually bring-
okay.
And actually bring her to her senses.
Oh yeah.
Because there are a lot of women who go above and beyond in relationships which they are not even supposed to be in.
Relationship that you were supposed to have left since that, as I'm telling
Yes.
you.
And the thing is, your father or your brother who is not trying to get into your pants, right? What he's going to be tell you about whatever is going to be received in a very different way, as maybe a girlfriend or some other friend who is a guy. Because a friend who is a guy, I don't even believe that boys and girls can be friends like that. Who is trying to get you out of a relationship might be doing it because of ulterior motives. That must be very clear. But your brother or your father is going to be telling you the truth.
They're
He's
gonna
going to be telling you
out
what
of love.
he is seeing because he knows other men. And he knows that we are not very different. And he knows what he's seeing there is something that is not going to be conducive for the health or for the well-being of the sister or the child. So that is very, very important. And that is why when I used to hear some women talk about how, no, I just want to have my child high alone with no father. I'm like, nah, that's crazy.
She's broken. She's a traumatized girl, and I get it. She needs help. But when you see a woman, this woman, I don't know what that man. See how she's looking, so unkempt. Now, see, most times now, when women don't have much to do, like they don't have much going on, they don't have a love. One thing I'm grateful for in all of my existence is how much love I have back home. And that's what I always tell myself: you're so loved back home. You don't need this. That's what, because you're so loved back home. So this is no love. You know, you've seen love. This is no love. Most of these women, they really don't have that to fall back to. You get it? And then all they have no good job, they have no good life, they don't have some friends, they don't go out, they don't have pleasure. Or the only pleasure they might have is being. Also, yes, do they go on vacations? Who takes them on trips? Nothing. Nobody takes them out. So all they have to hold on to is that useless man. Now they start focusing on the man to fight for him to win something that is not even necessary. One thing I am very sure of, that's what my uncle told me. In life, there is very little worth dying for. And I'm very sure that little is not a man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not a man. If you see yourself, when you get into a relationship with a man, first of all, whether we say whatsoever, one of the reasons why you should want to marry a man or be with a man, I'm not saying that rich as in he should have some 50, 100 million in the bank. No, a man who has things going on for him, right? It's because first, that man has something to lose. He has a lot to lose. He's not going to, before you see a man treating a woman somehow, he doesn't have so much to lose. That's why he can beat her. If a man who has his business to do will leave that business to come and beat you, no, he will not. You see now, he will go to do his business. Now, if you go and sit there with a man that doesn't have anything, you say yourself you don't have anything. The only thing you people can be doing is snacking. You be making multiple kids, and it's frustrating because
come and suffer.
the children are coming to suffer, and you too are suffering. As long that's a good thing about that suffer, because that the wickedness you're using to make those kids also affecting you, because anybody making kids without proper planification is wicked. So as the child is suffering, you're suffering double. As the child is crying, you're crying double. That's the good thing about it. And now it gets you so frustrated. You start to take it out on the kids, take it out, like now she has taken it out on one innocent woman and her children. You go to prison. The kids you have made with that man, they will now stay behind to suffer. They will grow up. I don't know. I don't want to think of the fate of those kids. But why? Why will you let a man define your life like that? Don't do that.
Yeah, no,
that's why you see
crazy.
men really hate it when women have autonomy over themselves, because they want women to be like this. They want women to be like this.
We don't want women to be violent, because women do not even understand the meaning of violence. They don't understand.
Who is talking about violence? I say autonomy.
Yeah,
Who
what
is
type
talking
of what when you say women like this, what has characterized her is violence? Nah?
How did she? Because she's not a psycho. She's not normal. I think she's saying this is a psychopath. This is psychopathy being exhibited in broad daylight. What drove her to this?
Because it's just like I'm saying, that's what I was saying, that what she needs, what women need a lot is some sort of male leadership that is at
like, no, let me ask you, as a woman, forget about your man. As a woman, you don't have assurance. Let's say that if this man is not there today, you will not be able to sleep in a proper home. You will not be able to feed a child. If this man, we're just saying that anything can happen, life can happen. You will not be able to send this child to a basic school. Why are you having that child? No, like, seriously, why?
Yeah, no, don't be having children out of wedlock.
This thing that people say that this for if a woman to say that don't have children you cannot take care of is what? How do people say it? It's a lie. Have only kids you can take care of. If the man is taking care of the kids, that's okay. Thank God for him. But now, if, for example, if I decide to make a child today, I am sure that I can raise this child. It's not going to be easy, but I can do it.
But it's just like
and the child will not suffer.
It's just like Sally is saying here, that I will always say both parents have a big role to play.
Very big role. Very big role. But I'm saying that this world is so uncertain, and most men don't have sense. You see, most men don't have sense. Sometimes today they're even behaving like they have sense, by tomorrow sense have gone.
What? Every time that you say that, the only question I have to ask is, why are you with a man who you say and who you know?
I even guess what I said, that
he does
the
not
man
have
can be
sense?
behaving like he's doing okay today, tomorrow sense have gone. You just wake up and you see one mugu standing there. So most times it should be about you. It should be about you. And one thing too about women, a man will not make you happy. A child will not make you happy. In fact, if you're a very unhappy person, you should work on yourself before you think of adding any of those to your lives. I'm telling you, the happiest moments of your life will be when you're alone. When you make that child, you see that will know what it's. I'm telling you. See what people are saying. How is this love? Exactly. Like, how is this love? That's not love, it's psychopathy. If they really leave me, if they really leave me income for her to love, will she love? I don't know.
The type of woman
Pretty Lona was talking about.
Don't die.
And men will be shouting polygamy is good. See, any man who tells you that boldly that he's a polygamist, don't fight him. Walk out and go. This is what polygamy does. There is nothing like healthy polygamy. Even Regina Daniels proves you that no matter how rich a man is, there is nothing like healthy polygamy. Walk and go. Let nobody put you in that compromising situation where you start walk away. If he says he's a polygamist, don't fight it with him. That's what he wants. Now go for what you want. Do you want to be a second wife, or do you want to be numbered? That's not what I want. Listen, this man picking them too, no me. You go the date man, he go tell you say he be single. After you go say he don't married, he be sorry. Now say he love you because that my wife for house get bad fashion. Why I no be don't see you since like you time. Now where he don't finish all man for house because
my right and we get experience.
like yeah. The thing too is like I used to say, men do have sense. You see now, Maxim Zoyem for Bible. Hi Maxim, thank you for watching. Okay, one thing too you have to understand is that men lie, but if you see a man who lies, run. But before you want to know, he has already lied to you. Maybe he has eaten cookie, but it's okay. Never you stay stuck somewhere because somebody is eating cookie. As the man was eating your cookie, you were also eating him back. So don't feel like that's supposed to keep you somewhere. That's why you should not rush to go and do some kind of things that will keep some kind of commitment, like getting pregnant. Don't get pregnant for any man that have not dated for at least a year.
We need more virgins.
You will not marry virgin. Whether you like it or not, you will not marry virgin. You should stop putting unrealistic expectations on people. And for me, first of all,
unrealistic?
where will you see virgin to marry?
What do you mean by unrealistic?
Because as far as I know, I'm the only virgin in Yaoundé.
What do you mean by unrealistic?
Where will you see virgin to marry?
No, we have go to the village.
Go to the village now. The village is worse. All my age mates in the village have at least 4 kids. Let me tell you. All my age mates. Go there and see. You see virgin very well.
Anyways, yeah.
Poor lady.
Well, yeah, we are sorry about this. Is tragic. This is a tragic
very
story.
Tragic.
And,
so me, the innocent woman who lost her life and the kids, they are victims. This woman standing here is also a victim.
Yeah,
the man is the true wizard.
What? Nah. You girls need to know how to take responsibility for all of their fuck-ups.
I've taken. Now let's see what Mimi is facing here. A mother killed by her 2 sons in Folap. Excuse me, in Folap, in the subdivision of Njimom. Where is this from? A woman was killed after being violently beaten and strangled. Jesus Christ, this is so gross. The incident occurred within a family setting involving her 2 sons. Arrested by the gendarmerie, the 2 suspects confessed to their involvement. Each blames the other for the fatal act. One claims his brother delivered the deadly blow, while the other alleges the act was planned by his elder sibling. According to consistent sources, the 2 men had recently been attending a so-called revival church. Hey! During questioning, they stated they had come to believe that their personal difficulties were caused by their mother. Hey, Jesus! You see church! You see what I told you that men don't have sense now? You see, I mean, men don't have sense. It's not you who has bad luck. It's men who don't have sense. Now you go to church. Oh, hey God, yes. See, let's establish one thing before we even talk about this. You see, church, whether you like it or not, a church is a business. First, this papa is not here to help you people. He's also here to feed. So before you take, I'm not saying that you should not believe, but I'm saying that before you take anything that comes from him, know that this papa too has to eat. So he's also strategizing. He is also planning how this business is going to bring more returns. Mm-hmm. So that's the approach you should first of all, or the perspective you should have about any church you are first of all attending. Now let's get into this. What will? This is not the first time we're hearing stories like this. That's true, right?
No,
it happens every day. But I want to ask you, who in this world do you think loves you more than your mother? Is it even possible? Is there anybody that can love you more than your mother?
Right. The one funny thing is there's one of our acquaintances around where I live, and she was going through a very hard time because of a man.
Yeah.
She was going through a very hard time because of a man. Actually, she tried to unalive herself.
Oh God. I'm so sorry. I wish I could hug her.
But we're out here to help her, no? And
God.
when we're trying to take her to the hospital, we're thinking, who are we going to call in your family? And naturally, I would think, well, we'll call your mother.
Yeah.
And funny enough, she was like, no, don't call my mother. Don't call. But we insisted and we called. I don't know, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. Imagine your daughter is calling you at like 4 o'clock in the morning, calling and recalling, and he has dropping the call. And I was like, damn.
Of the relationship they have.
I was like, damn. This is crazy. Yeah, but that is like an aside. Our mothers are like the people that we know that we can always count on.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes they really put the nerves. They are
the few exceptions, right?
They really bring us to our nerves, but they are still our mothers.
Yeah.
And we are very thankful. We are very thankful for them. And to see that there are some guys who, because of church,
That church is just the worst.
because of church, that are going to go and murder basically their mother.
See, there's
that's
nobody.
crazy.
I don't think there's anybody rooting for you in this world more than your parents. Even your boyfriend does not want you to be great. That he wants you to be great, but not greater than him. Your husband wants you to be great, but not greater than him. The only person rooting for you are your parents. So if a man, let's even say now, this man of God, hearing from God, God will tell somebody this kind of thing. Like even if you don't have sense, safe, God will tell you that your mother, this mother who carried you for 9 months, raised you. Cameroon is hard. So it's okay if life is not good. Do you think that there's anybody out here who doesn't have a story? If I tell you what they go through every day, Cameroon is hard. You're failing because your government has failed you. You're failing because your economy doesn't reward hard work. You're failing because sometimes it's not really easy to get the metrics right in such a very difficult economy. Yeah, it's not because you're not doing enough. It's not because somebody's telling you. There is nothing spiritual about your present day financial or
Socio-economic level.
There's nothing spiritual about it. It's just unfortunate. See, I even told somebody once that even some of the things that people do, their behavioral patterns, are very much influenced like by the by where they find themselves, like in the economies. For example, there was this guy in my three when we were growing up, my three. You know, if you know that those places in my four like that,
Yeah.
we have a lot of bad guys. This guy was a whole. They used to call him Bie. Jesus, this boy was terrorizing. He terrorized me as a kid so many times. You know, this kind of boys that they wanted to kill him when this crisis started. People because he was always aggressing people, doing things. That boy, his family realized that when the crisis started, he was using means to extort people. I don't know, somehow there was one story like that. They wanted to kill him. The military was looking for him. Amber was looking for him, and so his parents managed to send him to America via road. And so
Whoa.
his family, because they were scared that they were going to kill him.
Uh-huh.
Today, this same guy we're talking about, he's like the cornerstone of his family.
Yeah.
He has done so well for himself. So you see that sometimes this attitude self is, some people are not like inherently bad like that.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just frustration.
It's just frustration. So if life is not going for you, I understand. It's not going for a lot of people. See, I can. Do you know how many people even own bank accounts in this country?
Yeah. I think the majority of people, when you even start entering into things like businesses like that, the majority of people don't even have bank accounts. They don't even know how to. They don't even know the utility of a bank account. They don't know how they're even going to start before they're looking for bank account.
Thank you. Are you getting? No, let Nick talk.
Yeah, no,
because you cannot just see the misfortune going on and you see.
But the thing is, even with the whole bank account thing, I think financial literacy is very, very, very lacking
in this country. Why do you think financial literacy is very lacking?
Well, financial literacy is because it's, first of all, it's not something which is being taught in school.
Yeah.
It's something that even people who have started to work and have good jobs and everything,
they
still suffer from financial illiteracy. Yeah. I was actually watching a video. It's because there's a conference that is going to be in Cameroon, I think in May. I think it's Philip Simo. Philip Simo is a YouTuber actually. He's a Cameroonian YouTuber. I think he has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And they are organizing a conference sponsored by Orange at the Palais des Sports.
Wow.
And basically, it's to come and tell people about how to be successful in Cameroon in business. And during that conference, they are going to be bringing in success stories who actually started their businesses in Cameroon and have actually been very successful with those businesses in Cameroon. Did you know that the person who has Dove actually started in Cameroon?
Wow.
From like zero.
That's great.
And all those people are going to be at the conference. Actually, I have to actually buy a ticket because we need to go and reach there and also network and do whatever. So,
So they
and but the
sell
thing
they
is,
sell tickets to the conference.
oh yeah, it's
How much?
10,000 francs. You see, that is where the financial literacy thing comes in, because now you hear somebody is going to talk about there's a conference like that, which, and at the face when you hear about it, right, it's very
Enticing.
yes, it's very enticing. You know that there's a lot of value that you are going to get there. But when they tell you that it's 10,000 francs,
Better go and buy my shoe.
yeah, voila, that is the financial illiteracy that is then coming out. Because and why because while he's doing that promo, right, he's doing the promo for the show and for the program and everything. He was at Sweet FM,
Okay.
and they were talking about financial literacy, and he just went around and was asked the three people who were interviewing him. He asked them, what do they think money is? What is the use of money?
To buy my shoe.
Right. Like one person was like to pay bills, the other one was like to make sure that his family is fine and everything. The other one was like to enjoy life. I was like, those are poor people mentalities about money.
Okay, what's the use of money?
It's to multiply it. Right? And that was just like a rich man or a person with the money mentality
Mind.
understands that money, the use of money is to multiply it. It's like if you are poor, you should not be doing vacation. You are doing vacation. Why? Vacation is like a reward for something. You are rewarding that you have done what. So rich people maybe.
I say because in 2 days, how many days I'm going for my vacation? In 3 days. What do you mean?
You see that? So and the analogy that he made was like it's like between it's the thing between a fowl and the eggs. A rich man will know that he has to take care of the fowl, so that if he had invitees in the house, if he had a house and he had this fowl and he was receiving people, he wants to feed those people with the eggs. But the poor man is going to kill the fowl. When a fowl that has not yet started to lay eggs, you are going to be like, no, you are going to kill the fowl because you want to show that no, you are there, or you are not suffering or whatever. But somebody who understands that the thing that has to actually make him to be fine is the eggs that fowl is going to lay. When they are going to tell him that we are coming to visit you, we tell them that don't come visit me. I don't have nothing. You both should stay. When my eggs will lay, then you both can come. Then we shall eat the eggs together. But we are going to keep the fowl. But most of us are going to kill the fowl.
Okay, so what Nick is basically saying is that you're broke because you are, first of all, a financial illiterate.
Yes.
And it is not because of your mother or anybody supernaturally keeping you bound. It's because of the information you don't have. It's because of the information you don't have, and it's also because of where you find yourself. For you to do something like this to someone because of your present situation just shows that you merit to be there. It shows how much you're not just a financial illiterate. You're an illiterate basically. Because if you can attribute your problems to something like this, you have every right to be that broke. It's true, right?
Yeah,
because if you were truly questioning the source of your problems, you will not be here. You will not be here. You will start. Maybe that's where you will start to get to. Maybe I'm not really spending as I should, or I am not being proactive in whatever. That's how you begin to judge yourself and you understand why you're broke. But if you run straight to a woman like this, I promise you, even if these people don't go to prison, they will never be rich. With such a mentality, that's true.
Yeah. And anyways, if you're a business owner, you both should come to the thing. Let us meet there and connect. And actually, maybe I should just use this. I share. Is that bitter cola that is doing that? Drink water. Don't come and die here. Another time, a medical doctor, but don't come and die here. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. And maybe let me use this opportunity to make a small announcement that on the occasion of Labor Day, I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, but on the occasion of Labor Day, Chapnik Pictures, which is me from Chapnik Pictures, wants to do video business cards for businesses for free. I think I want to do like for 3 businesses for free. So if you're a business out there and you think that you need a video business card, or if you think that you need a facelift with the visuals of your business, to sell your business, to talk about who your business is for, what your business is, who you are, why your business is unique, and all of that, you should write it. You should write it in the comment section, or tag a business that you think is going to benefit from it in the comment section. And I think by the end of the week, or by the end of the first week of May, we are going to be choosing the businesses which are actually going to want to participate, and we are going to come to their businesses, and we are going to do it
Nick,
for free.
what will you do for us your employees? On the do us t-shirt and big barbecue.
For what like that?
Okay.
For what? For we are not making any money here, so it's just like
our employer now.
Yeah, no, it's just like, how would I finish telling you how me about killing the fowl, and immediately after you're asking me to kill the fowl? We are not making money here yet. In fact, please, you should send us money. You should encourage it. If you have loved this video, if you have loved this life, you people should encourage us. And we need money. We cannot be doing this thing. We need to pay lights. Just before we wanted to start this thing, and you had cut light, we're crossing by our fingers. We need to have a generator.
Truly, like, seriously, I was actually scared we were not gonna make it. And this beautiful mama, may her soul rest in peace. I really wish. Hey God, see, parents, people should stop taking your children to these born again churches. I beg, it's not healthy. No, let them grow up and decide to go there. Stop doing this thing. That if I become president, I'm shutting down all these small churches. Like, you will never see something like this from a Catholic church, or even a Protestant church, or it's always these small men of God who are doing fire, that don't even that are wearing this kind of suit, and those kind of, they're always the ones who are holding microphone and be like, "Man, go back." Those are the kind of people saying this kind of things. Like, what is this? The pastor should even be in jail.
Oh, no. Wow.
Oh God! Imagine you going through the stress of making a kid, only for that kid to be the one to end your life. That's so heartbreaking. I feel so sorry. Crazy. I can imagine what this woman felt in her last moment, and this is why, because people are going to how does it fetch for God? Oh. Hi, what people should understand is, if there is God there, he's a very intelligent person. When people see this kind of rubbish, people should stop attributing it to him. Like, he's not, like, you look around, see God around, and you really think he's the one to tell you this kind of rubbish. God, have you ever thought of what the human genome looks like? The human genome database. Have you ever thought of what it looks like? And you really think that is that person who created that will tell you this kind of thing? Sometimes when you see somebody act like this, know that they're bound to be poor. You see the kind of people I say people should not date now. These people who are stupid, foolish like this. Men are foolish like this.
Right.
Poor mama. And that's why I want to have only female children. I wanted my two children to be girls, because I don't see myself raising dummies like gosh.
Anyways,
thank you. Nick, how long have we been? We've been here over 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been here for over 2 hours.
Today we had a lot of engagement. Like, we're grateful.
After that, we have to use it to blow. you have to use you and blow. As how you're always on Facebook, like that. We have to use that Facebook and blow.
Of course, we do this, as you already know. We do this every Tuesday from
6 p.m.
From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We do this. But Nick, we have other shows, right?
Those shows are plenty. Yeah.
If
you go to the Next Generation Media channel, you can visit. You can see the report there. I think we are doing well. I think the last video on the We actually had one share on the thing. Even though I'm actually thinking of putting those panel shows on a whole different channel.
And guess what? Soon it's not gonna be Nick and I ranting and reading your comments. You guys will nominate one person, and we're gonna bring you up, and we're gonna have this chat together. We're always going to be bringing up people. I think there's someone in main reader.
There's somebody.
I told you. I'm not gonna mention her name here, but we spoke about it the other time. So yeah.
Oh yeah. We'll start.
Yeah, we'll bring up people.
We'll bring up guests.
Oh, yeah, we'll bring up guests. I'll always. Okay, so thank you to all who participated today. We're grateful, and we'll be back next week. But for now,
Yes.
I'll be back here next week to insult Chapnik again.
So thanks to Sally, thanks to Tino, thanks to the boy from the trenches. Those are our people. Those are the people on TikTok who are here with us. Thanks to Puyol Bulls. Thanks to Sasa Yuri. Thanks to Franklin Bernier. Thanks to Chefonge, Atanga Minette, our sister, our wife.
Our wife. That's my sister, actually.
Thanks to Young Seraphine, Edwin Neba, Yonka Michael, Cynthia Ngum, Stefan Mekongo. You guys should come back next time, and I hope that you like the video. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Oh my God, why would I choke on?